Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Source Snack Break. Good to have you all here today. So before I introduce today's guests, I have to ask everybody what you're snacking on. This is a great time to practice putting stuff into the chat. We've got a couple more questions coming your way. So just so you know, you won't be able to shout out any answers or questions today because you've been muted automatically, but you can always use the chat box there. This will also be the same place that if you have questions for Austin today during the presentation, throw them in and we'll do our best to answer those along the way. And we'll also try and save a couple minutes for Q&A at the end. So as we get started, today is Wednesday, May 26th. In case you're wondering, it is also National Paper Airplane Day. So you should get out, make a paper airplane. There's plenty of great tutorials online to do that. And to introduce myself, I'm Brittany McLean. I'm the Director of Client Services at Source, and I'm joined today by Austin Hall from J+J Flooring. Welcome, Austin.
Well, thank you so much. This is really cool. Paper Airplane Day. My little son at 4 years old is going to love that. So now I definitely have activities for tonight.
Perfect.
You know, it's going to be amazing. I'm totally honored to be on this platform. Love partnering with Source, and you, Brittany, have just been nothing but an absolute honor and blessing to work with and just navigate all this. You know, what's cool is we're finding ways to just be, you know, highly effective, right? In person as much as we can, being safe, but then also very efficient. And so this is also just another ways and means just to edify your platform. Thank you. And for those that are out here, man, I'm just honored and grateful that you take some time. And I have a quick little icebreaker too. It was just kind of funny. I saw this and it just made me laugh. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit older millennial, you know, at 35. I got a little gray hair, that's why I keep it short on the side. But I wanted Brittany to put this up. It sometimes makes people laugh. I wanted to know how many of you have played these games. And so out of 11 that you're going to see, I have a giveaway for the person that's played the most. It could be actually on the Atari. It could be at a gaming center. And so just for your participation, to bless you and reward you, I'm going to give you a gift card, Grubhub, $50 gift card for you and your family or others, or maybe you could just be selfish for yourself. So throw your number in here in the chat box. So out of 11, how many of you played? And my favorite, to be honest with you, is probably Mario Brothers. I love also Space Invaders. Sometimes I gets to the end and you get a little bit freaked out, especially if you go to like Langers and Sherwood or whatever. My kids love that. So Nancy with 10, man, that's awesome. So Brittany, if you get Nancy's contact information, all that, unless someone's got 11, someone's got 11. And I love the only 3. Usually the only 3 is someone that's like a little bit more of like, I don't know, maybe a younger millennial, Gen Z or so, or maybe just never played video games at all. So anyway, it's kind of funny. Now it's like the kids off the video game. So anyway, thank you. I hope it just made you laugh. Maybe screenshot this and you could take it, use it, and ask your friends, you know, if you played any of these games. So anyway, taking you back. And sometimes those old school games are kind of fun. But I do have a slide deck and a presentation. But before, as Brittany's kind of loading that up right now, my name's Austin. I'm the Senior Sales Representative for J+J Flooring Group. We have 3 major brands under the leadership of Mr. Bob Shaw. Mr. Bob Shaw left Shaw Industries, ended up creating Engineered Floors, and now under that umbrella is J+J. So we have 3 major brands. We have our carpet. Yes, we're a carpet company. We make all of our solution dyed nylon and materials. We have our kinetics, and we also have LVT. And so I'm going to just showcase a lot of our new launches. Even in the last 30, 60 days, we've launched more, but I put this out here just to kind of give a broad shot of who we are. We are the kind of fun fact, the biggest, tallest building in all of Dalton is our plant, 5 stories. So if you want to go see Dalton, you're going to drive right through it after about 37 seconds, and it's all carpet mills. It's the carpet capital of the world. So I am actually the local representation, so I handle a lot of all of Oregon, Southwest Washington, and strategic accounts in the Pacific Northwest. So pretty excited about that, and just to be with you here on this platform. So I want to just navigate, again, just some of the new products and new things. If you've seen J+J, if you haven't, I think you're going to be very inspired as we have just been able to come up with a lot of new products that I think will excite you. I did put also in here before we get going, I said thank you for joining in the beginning in the chat bar. You can follow me on Instagram. So if you can't get on a presentation for another 3-6 months with me, just due to timing and being highly effective in your jobs, and just you know, safeguarding things. I totally understand. Stay up to date with me on Instagram. I'm using the story, I'm using our feed, and just with all of our new products. Sometimes I go live from time to time as well. So definitely stay with me, Austin_JJ Flooring. So I want to showcase just some new products. I'm going to talk about our products, go through them kind of quickly so you could see maybe if there's questions at the end, or you could grab my email, austin.hall. I'll put it in here, austin.hall@jjflooring.com. And then that way it's in the chat bar. You could just see some things, write some things down, and go after it. Obsidian is great. This is a great product. As a lot of these geometrics, you're going to see in the bottom left, top right, the neutrals, and then these hues of color that are making an amazing statement. Kind of getting into more of kind of the look and aesthetic. Look at the neutrals on the left and the right with also those colors. Great to get that in a 24 by 24 product. Here it's mixed together with a kind of more of a neutral organic look, metamorphic, as well as obsidian. So now we're seeing multiple kind of styles moving and weaving throughout, you know, just installs. So this is great for workplace. This is great for corporate tenant improvement and people that really want to make a statement to their customer with their product. Here's the palette. You're going to see those yellows. That's the Pantone's color of the year. And also some of those grays and neutrals in there as well. And here's Metamorphic. Metamorphic has been that timeless product for us, coming in that mid $20 a yard price point, which has been exciting. Here on the left, it's kind of just the way the visual came out. You can't really necessarily see it, but that's our tatami, which is a Chilowich looking 5mm thick LVT. Our 5mm LVT platforms work for really a transitionless install to our carpet tile and also our kinetics. So more to come on that. Here is, again, just a palette on Metamorphic. So you're going to see a lot of these neutrals and what you're seeing that just really have that elegant, timeless look. The Thrive collection has been exciting because now people are like, okay, Austin, listen, we want a lot of color, but we want neutrals. We don't want linear, we want some geometrics. And so this has been the answer to that solution with our design team, getting in that $18 a yard, $19 a yard price point, so sub 20, still hitting a lot of great budgets, a lot of great colors, bold patterns, you know, and then also some of the, you know, the neutrals and colors. There's this is Thrive, so seeing just another kind of iteration within just the colorways coming in with the neutral and color, as well as I'm sorry, this is Adapt. So you're seeing those three different styles working throughout to give you now really cool look. So this is two of the same colorways working together for insets, the nice geometrics, but here's the cool thing. It hits the budget, right? So I think a lot of people are very concerned about the budget. The nylon industry has been increasing like crazy. Here's the good news. We are best products in class. That's what Mr. Bob Shaw wants, is we're a privately held debt-free mill, make our own nylon. So we're going to really give you a lot of really cool options. The most quick ship on the market as well, which is pretty exciting, out of Dalton, Georgia. So here's again the palette. You're going to see these burnt oranges, these neutrals, these reds, greens. So really, it's kind of a chameleon product to go marketplace, it can go education, and even go healthcare. Here's Elevated and Skyline with Meridian that we're basically introducing this year. Elevated and Skyline are the bottom left and top right. Very, very, very cool looks for the budget. You know, this hitting that $16, $17 yard price point. And then we added Meridian, which is that smaller scale geometric, which has been amazing to have. So now we have three different kind of styles, larger, smaller scale, in the budgets with the colors that everybody's going to want, the solution dyed nylon. And obviously, we're showcasing the blue. Blue was the Pantone's color of the year last year, so we had a lot of photography of that. So you're going to see the blue now in Skyline, and then also in Elevated, and I just showcased Meridian. So pretty cool now to see the palette still, again, those neutrals and those colors with the nice, dense product. Again, all of our products have a lifetime warranty on nylon. So lifetime's lifetime. It's not limited life. It's not 7 years. It's not 10. It's lifetime. So we have the highest quality nylon. We make it in-house. And next thing you know, have a great warranty for peace of mind. Here's Convergent. Convergent is amazing. If you've known some of our products in the past, what's really cool is what you're going to see is this is more of that timeless color. Timeless colors that I'm really showcasing. But if you've used weathered steel in the past, or if you use some of those other broadlooms or modular tiles, some in healthcare, some in corporate, this is basically that high luster yarn with that neutral that's coming within it to now get that broadloom and a 12 by 48 plank. Here's what's really cool, obviously showcasing this in more of a medley install, medley colorway. But now you could take that plank and go side by side to get a larger scale look, to then really get a nice, cool format to it in that installation. Here's the different colorways within that. Again, I'm showing you a lot of more timeless on the front end. Going to get to some pretty cool stuff here also in a second. Here's Aperture 2, man. This is like the Cadillac. I love this. Here's what's really cool about this product. This product is the same machinery that has made up the new PDX Airport carpet. So J+J has made up all the new green stuff in PDX Airport, not the iconic, but the new stuff. For the last 7 years, we've been doing that. So pretty cool. And this is the proprietary machinery. So what you're going to see to this is really color diffused and moving in and out of the product. Great to make a statement. It wasn't a broadloom, and now it's in a modular tile. So do you have those insets or those corridors? Do you have those places where you really just want to make a statement with carpet? Well, guess what? Aperture 2 is going to be the product for you. Take a look at that color and just moving kind of within. The colorways move within the style and kind of look within the broadloom. But now this is the palette. So available now in modular and broadloom. Really cool. And we are absolutely excited for this. Tweed has been a product that when you take a look at the breadth that's available here, this is going to go with any furniture, any lighting, any wallpapering, anything. And so that tweed look has been really hot. So now we have the neutrals with those hues of color mixing within it. You're going to see a lot of really cool grays and colors to it that we've never really had before. So proprietary machinery. It's not tufted like the other machines that you're going to see from either Shaw or Mohawk. This is proprietary. There's no one else that's going to make a product like this because we own the rights to this machinery. Check out that palette. Really cool. So those neutrals coming in at a sub $20 a yard plank. Absolutely amazing when you get these 12 by 48 modular tiles, and then pairing it together with the next products, Boucle. Boucle is a showstopper. So when you get a broadloom, guys, coming in at the low to mid-teens and the plank coming in sub-20s, it just thrives in budget, especially when you need those neutrals. Here's Boucle. So Boucle is going to have a little bit of a nubbier feel to it. Again, that proprietary machinery. It's broadloom and tile. So what really cool is it coordinates for the stairs and those other places and spaces that you need broadloom, and also maybe you might be on a budget. We've had some different religious applications for this, a lot of corporate applications for this as well, because budget's a big deal, but also this look and aesthetic. So it really has that sophisticated look. Take a look at this. So really cool. You put your hand on it too. I coined it. It's kind of like a residential look and feel, which is pretty exciting. There's the palette, the neutral, and with the pops of color, and that's why we came out with tweed. Here's a Tranquil. If you're into healthcare and senior living, we are huge. And so these are going to be sub $20 a yard tiles, and the broadlooms are going to be mid-teens, which are pretty exciting to get some great healthcare installation. We're going to have that umbra effect, again, in a tile and a broadloom, smaller scale, larger scale. This is Tranquil, and this is Serene. So really cool to mold and merge, contemporary with traditional, getting in, again, these different colorways. So if you're into senior living, we need to chat, because that's what we do really well as well. We believe in second chances. Many people talk about sustainability, but this is actually what we're doing. So each piece of Kinetics, a new brand category that we're getting into, has 27 plastic bottles going into one piece. It is a pop bottle, 45% post-consumer recycled content. Pretty amazing. So think of the best products of a carpet and a hard surface blending together. That's what Kinetics is. There's nothing else like it on the market. It's the greenest product you're going to put on the floor. There's cushion underfoot. You cannot stain it. You cannot wear it out, and it's par to what a carpet price would be, which is pretty exciting. We're in our, I think, 9th or 10th year now, and tens of thousands of installs of this. No claims. Kinetics is amazing. Great for high moisture areas, and it solves problems, but now it's starting to look really cool. This is the new Urban Avenue. We have these neutral with these hues of color popping up, starting to really look like carpet tile, and which is absolutely amazing. Here's the different colorways within it, and this is coming in at around 240 to 260 a square foot. So you're going to find that is right where the carpet industry is as well for carpet tile. Here's Downtown. Downtown we took off of a top seller of ours for inspired by a top seller of ours, Well Versed. And then we made it now in the next generation, more that carpet look. So those dark colorways, yeah, it's going to soil, but you can't stain it, you can't wear it out. Here's the different colorways for the greens. the purples, neutrals that you're going to want as well. Again, those neutrals as well. Here's Triplex 2, great for creative office, again in kinetics, great for different insets. I've had different bike shops, different places and spaces go into these products, which is amazing. So colorways and neutrals, we have a lot of really cool stuff, and more has launched. Especially look at Soundtrack, look at some of the others with kinetics, and if you're interested in kinetics, I can give you more. This is mimicking a loop and shear look. With one of our top sellers, Craftwork, and a broadloom and modular, and we made it into kinetics. So 20 colorways, a lot of color, a lot of neutrals, and again, that's what we're being asked for. Here's PowerPlay, 3mm and 5mm platforms for LVT. What's different about this is what you're going to see is it kind of has that fossilized wood look. It's the most aggressively priced. We have tens of thousands of feet, all in SKUs. LVT market is up, down, and all around with cargo. But here's what's really cool. We have solutions because we have stock. So mid $1 price point for 3mm, and it's going to be right in that low to mid 2s for the 5mm thick platforms. Here's the different colorways of the planks as well. Kind of going throughout this. Here's a wood grain look that we've took to neutrals and colors for wayfinding and education. Look at those bright colors. You're going to see the reds, orange, greens, blues, right? And then the neutrals coming within it. Same price points for the 3 and 5mm thick. Here's great for housing, great in that right around that $1 a foot, 12mm thick. You need something that looks good, but it's going to last and have the warranty. And this is that timeless collection with those planks and the LVT. And then Legend, just to cap it off here, Legend is definitely going to be that product for us that is going to be that stone look, right? So in a 3mm and 5mm platform. So pretty excited to have that. I guess just done now with the presentation. Want to hand it back to Brittany. Thank you for your time. Thank you for snacking with me and now getting connected with me. And cannot wait to get that individual who won. Who was it here? Nancy, need to get your contact information so I get you our giveaway. Brittany, back to you, my friend.
Yeah, oh, perfect. If you couldn't tell, I'm working on my car, so forgive the little delay there. Austin, those were so great. I appreciate. Thank you for being quick and getting. But it's really nice just to kind of see the whole range of collections that you guys have. Designers, architects, if you've got questions, we still have a few minutes here. If there's anything you want to go back to and get a second look at that you took a note on, let us know. Also, again, Austin put his email up above, so if you want to follow up and see any of those. I know Source, we also have a bunch of your stuff in stock. They really are, seeing it, feeling it. It's very true. It helps. So let us know, and we can look at what we have. Or again, Austin you can order that through us, and he'll get that request sent out to you. I'm not seeing too many questions come in. Austin, is there anything like that you are seeing like trend wise that you think people should be aware of, or I don't know, maybe some specialty applications? What's kind of a fun fact maybe that you could throw our way? Putting you on the spot.
Well, I think what's interesting is a lot of people aren't necessarily looking at where is nylon being made. If people are outsourcing nylon, I think it's a big thing to be thinking about, that there's huge delays on that. If, it's nylon 6.6 or nylon 6 and they have an outside producer that's making it and they're bringing it in, well, guess what? There's a whole bunch of demand now and not enough supply. Here's what's really cool with J+J. When you think about us, we make our own. So we kind of created our own safeguard to that. The other thing too is to really be thinking about LVT. LVT is very volatile in price points. If you're already at the higher point, freight right now, it's crazy. To get something now from China or, for us, it's more South Korea over, it doesn't matter who, all manufacturers are outsourcing and bring it over. It used to be a year ago, it was $2,500 for a container to get over. And now in May, it's about $8,200. And they're projecting that could be a spike to $10,000, $12,000 just to get it over here. So there's material, probably like furniture and lighting and everything that's on the cargo, and they just can't get it in. It's great to know now that just with us and a value proposition, what it means when you look at us, we have so much stock available and in-house, and that's why we try to hold everything and control everything. So just thinking about that, I think color is hot too. Neutrals are hot, and budget. Everybody's looking at budget, and so what's really cool is just looking at our line. 95% of our line is $23 and under for
That's
material
awesome.
costs. So it's really cool to know that we have cool, innovative stuff. We could do custom, and so it's just it's cool to now see that in COVID we've launched over 20 products. I don't know when Miller would have been able to invest. So we're excited, you know, and we're here. We're moving forward. I got a smile on my face. Hey, everybody can talk about negative stuff, whatever. I'm excited to get around people and to add value, and this stuff is really cool. Love to learn. I'm always open to learn and do things and partner, and it's really cool to see that the impact of design with carpet, kinetics, and now LVT. Think about kinetics, guys. It's really different. It's very unique, and it's really a differentiator of solving problems.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. That was all great information. And for those of you who are jumping off, we look forward to seeing you next week, same time for another snack break. You can also check out past episodes. If you want to listen, it's not quite the same as seeing with your eyes, but if you want to listen to past snack breaks, we are available on Spotify or Apple Podcast. You can also check out the Source website. We've got all the video recordings live for you from past ones. So again, thank you all for joining. Thanks for the icebreaker. I'll make sure we get you the name so we can send that off to Nancy. And I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. And don't forget to make your paper airplanes. So, all right. Happy snacking. Bye, everyone.
Thank you guys. Thank you.